research and development today, and we're doing the install of the exhaust system for the new Ford Explorer ST. I'm going to start by removing the stock exhaust system. We'll be unbolting a lot of the factory hanger mounts, but we'll be retaining them for reinstallation in their original position. First thing we do for the main exhaust system is we bolt these adapters on. We bring them all the way up to the stopping button, and with the hardware going towards the driver's side, we'll cinch them down all the way at this time. Second thing we're going to install is the main center muffler. The hanger's forward with the double compression clamps. We're going to go ahead and slide them all the way on, with the hardware also facing towards the driver's side of the car. These adapters, we're going to put a 1.5 inch identifying mark, and that lets us know how far we're sliding these clamps on. Now, these clamps are designed to the tube to touch, or all the way to a 1/2 inch gap. I like to start with about a 1/4 inch gap. Slide that clamp up to the identification mark. I'm going to snug these up, knowing we're probably going to have to come back and readjust them. We don't need to over tighten them at this time. Center resonator is a 3-chamber muffler. So the first and the third chamber are sound absorbing to pull the rasp out of the sound of the exhaust. Center chamber is a mixing chamber to help stabilize the exhaust and increase the flow by balancing the left and the right banks out. Now we're going to install the axle pipes. The one with the single bend in it is the passenger side, and the double bend is the driver's side. Use that same 2.5 inch double compression clamp. I'm going to slide it all the way over the front pipe on the passenger side, with our hardware facing towards the passenger side. We're going to put this same 1.5 inch indicator mark on the front of the pipe. Lubricate our overclog. For that same 1/4 inch gap. And we're going to snug this up, understanding we're probably going to revisit it. Reinstall the factory rear hangers in the same side that we removed them from. 1.5 inch indicator marks. Slide these on with our hardware facing outbound and the nuts down, of course. Passenger side muffler, we're going to lubricate the hanger hole. Slide the hanger probe through. Support the muffler. Repeat the process on the driver's side. Okay, now for installing the tips. Do that same thing with another identification mark 1.5 inches down on both sides. We want to make sure that our tip travels at least that deep over the pipe. And we're going to install the tips. This is a little different clamp. This is a 1 inch wide, 2.5 inch band clamp. We put the hardware facing outbound on both sides, right up to the edge of the tip. I'm going to slide the tip over the outlet of the rear hem hole chamber, at least down to that mark. Repeat that process on the driver's side. The inbound tip, which is the longer one, we want to come up right to the edge. We don't want it too far out because this exhaust system is going to grow about 3/8 to 1/2 inch as it heats up. I'm going to snug up the one side and then make the other side match it, both in being level to the ground and distance out. With everything installed, we now want to go back to the front of the exhaust system and move back, retightening everything and making sure that it's adjusted properly for maximum clearance.